much makes me smile this morning. Good morning, everyone. Hi, buddy. Hi, cute stuff. Hi. Are you hungry? Hi, you coming up? Are you coming up? Okay, good boy. There you go. Hi. Hi, buddy. I did feed him some of his favorite fancy feast at midnight, so despite looking like he's starving, I would hope that he got fed good last night. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving it this morning. You're here. Hi. Hello. Here you go. Hi. Well, all is in order here this morning. There's a chance of rain today, not too likely. A better chance tomorrow, but still quite scattered. So we'll hope. You know, the only thing that's going to even move the needle in the right direction on the drought monitor is a tropical system. I started hoping for one of those in May, and I'm still hoping for one. Notice I said tropical, not hurricane. I want 5 inches of rain. Not 10. I want 5 inches of rain. No excessive wind. You know the drill. We need it. They're talking about additional watering restrictions. Raleigh's in big trouble. We don't get our water where Raleigh gets their water from. We get our water off the Cape Fear. It comes from south of us. But Falls Lake and stuff, it's not looking good out there right now. Hey, we had 5 drops of rain. I came out here to change out water and stuff. I haven't actually got the video edited, but somehow it's going on 11 o'clock and I was doing things at my computer. But I need to assess, fill fountains, change out cat water, assess plant dryness. You know, the daily routine around here. It's 2:15 and we actually have a storm that I think is going to generate rain here at the house. I just finished editing yesterday's video. Hi, Ruby. See, Ruby, she lets you know she's alive when you come in the garage. I personally prefer that. I was going to take Robot, but I told Dawn I was going to look to see if Robot was clean or dirty. And the short answer is not particularly either way. Just a little dusty. Alright, I'm still driving Robot. Robot's not clean enough to not take if we're gonna get rain. So yeah, you know how us Millers, we choose which car to drive. It's whichever one's dirty if it's gonna rain. A dirty car gets taken. I just started up another print on the 3D printer. I haven't been quite as, I forgot how to open up the doors on the Y. I thought all I had to do was push. That's funny. See, poor Robot's had 14.3.4 on installed and not been driven yet. So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. I'll be back in just a minute. Oh boy, I thought I was recording for like the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes and I wasn't. I'm on my way to Kohl's to pick up a tablecloth. I did a pickup because there were only 3 left on sale. Didn't know exactly where they were and was going to be a few days before I could get over here. But I got to walk to the back of the store and get it because they don't bring it out to your car anymore, not since COVID. Then I'm headed to Harris Teeter to pick up T-bone steaks. They're on sale this week. Hopefully they have the $1 off value pack porterhouse, not puny T-bones that I can get without having to engage the staff at the counter. Sometimes they sell out. Sometimes they have to repackage single ones into the value pack size for me. I don't know. I said my camera is on its way. My brand new camera is on its way to me. There are a few times Don and I have had, we usually don't buy warranties, and when we do and we need to use them, they usually don't work well for us. And this is one of those cases where it worked well. When we got the camera, Don said that thing might be fragile. Let's buy the warranty, and that way it was a, we don't care what you did to it, we'll replace it for $35 warranty. So I bought the warranty, however much that was, I don't remember. And then I paid the $35 just now to say, hey, my camera's busted, send me a new one. So they're sending me a new one. And I use the heck out of it every day, as you guys know. For the last 2 years, I've had it since July the 6th of 24. So we just snuck in this warranty repair before the warranty expired. You can see how dark it is. I better get in and out of Harris Teeter really quick. You know, I want it to rain no matter what. Okay, but I really got to redistribute the umbrellas between the cars. Ruby has more than her fair share. And it would be easy to have an umbrella in every car for emergencies. I'm not going to use it 95% of the time that it's raining. And if it's raining that heavy, I need the umbrella, I'm probably waiting it out. But I'd like the option of having an umbrella if I actually want to use it. So I need to make that happen. I finished yesterday's video. I don't remember, but I said that I'm interacting more on X, and if you don't follow TeslaModelXJourney on X, I'd appreciate it if you followed me. Occasionally I speak my mind and you might not like what I said. I try to be fair, though, and realizing that my opinion isn't the only opinion, but most of the time I'm posting stuff that's probably not too controversial, so please consider following me if you're not. I'm trying to get more active over there. I don't suppose that I will ever make any money on X like I make next to no money on YouTube, but you can't blame a girl for trying. And I'm going to let Robot park wherever Robot wants to park. Robot hesitated there a little longer than was necessary. Certainly longer than I would have hesitated, but that's okay. I've been interacting with the Cybertruck family. Seems like a really nice account. He travels around some with his mom. Anyway, we've had a little bit of a back and forth today, and I think interesting posts. So, yeah, I'm just not super interested in parking very far away today because of the incoming rainstorm. Oh, so we're going to back up instead of pulling into that spot. Well, it's fine. There's nobody beside me. I can deal with this just fine. You know, I either pull through or I back in. I never normally pull in. So, all right. I got my pickup, and I did buy one item, a 4th of July thing that I went past. So, the rain appears to be going a smidge south of my current location, which doesn't mean that it's not raining at the house since the house is south. I mean, don't misunderstand. We've got a little bit of rain here, but we don't have tons of rain. We should go out to the right over here and get in that left-hand turn lane. It would actually be better if we went out over here. We'd be more assured of getting in the turn lane properly. But I didn't figure we were going to do that. If I were driving, I would have went out over there. Because this is too close to the intersection, and the turn lane's looking pretty full. But I have learned that FSD can handle these things, even if they give me discomfort if I were driving. So I'm just going to let FSD figure it out. But in teaching kids to drive, if you have an easy option to come out farther away from wherever you're trying to turn, you should do that. And as it happened, the light went, and there's not a problem. Now, you'll remember the last time It knew it wanted to go. Nope. See what it did there? It jerked over. So I've got to take over because it wasn't going to get in the right lane to turn left. The correct lane to turn left. At least as far as mine and Don's understanding, the paint on the ground. I don't know. First off, there's 3 turn lights up there. 3 traffic lights up there. I don't know why. But the paint on the ground clearly shows just a right arrow, not a straight or a left arrow, but a right. It doesn't say if I could turn left from that lane, the arrow would show right and left, right? It can't, obviously you can't go straight here. You're in somebody's house, God forbid. So anyway, still FSD navigation maps not correctly leaving this parking lot. I'll kick back into FSD once I get going. It's actually my foot's on the brake and it's not really offering me that right now. I guess once my foot came off the brake, it did put it up there. So can I start it here? My foot's ready to brake if need be. Okay. You know, us people have been driving with it for a long time used to not be able to engage it at an intersection or close behind another car in traffic. That used to be a no-no. So this rain is not enough to keep me from running into Harris Teeter. Be nice if we followed the white car. Woohoo! Technically, usually the car is more careful about getting into the appropriate, legal, allowed lane and then signaling to the right. But as human drivers, we go for the lane we want so that we can get over there. But otherwise the guy behind you will block you. I sure hope it's raining at the house. I feel for that guy trying to finish the landscaping here as the rain's coming in. So, you know, I'm a little discombobulated because I don't know what I said before and after I thought I was recording but wasn't. I tried to find all the pictures of the Cybertruck in Google Photos, and Google Photos only found me where the word Cybertruck was on the screen, not actually the Cybertruck. If I say Tesla, it'll find Ruby, all the Ruby pictures. Or if I say red Tesla, it'll find all the Ruby pictures and it won't show me Jules or Robot. So, yeah, there's a little problem there coming around that curve. Glad they didn't hit. So anyway, Google Photos hasn't been trained to know what Cybertruck is yet. Get with the program. I also searched on stainless steel and then it showed 2 pictures, but none of the other pictures. So that was a little frustrating. I was trying to find supercharger pictures where we may have taken a picture where there was our Cybertruck and another Cybertruck at the supercharger, and that should have been a no-brainer from our trip, except that Google Photos wouldn't help me out on it. So that was frustrating. And I had to clean up the old iPhone X10 out in the kitchen. It got really sluggish and it wasn't mirroring over the Lego time lapses correctly, and I took some steps to try to fix that, make that better. Surely this guy's not going to wait for forever. If he is, I'm going to go. Whoa, 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 go. I put my foot on the accelerator. That was all on me. I told FSD to go, and it worked out fine. But when I did that, because the truck was big, I couldn't see the turn lane there. And of course, they still had the right of way because it was a green light. Hopefully the parking lot is not the fullest that it's ever been in its life, but it probably is. This parking lot is never okay. Okay, I'm going to take over so I can park. So I got steaks, I got flat rock cider, I got some hard-boiled eggs because I haven't been feeling like making them lately. And seems like there was one other item I picked up. The usual stuff. I picked up a thing of the organic half and half that's good until October that I keep on hand for emergencies. Don't like coffee emergencies. Anyway, most of the heavy rain went 5 miles south. Tempest is saying 0.05 of an inch. at our house. Nothing to get super excited about. It is raining a little bit more than not right now, but okay, we're gonna turn to the left instead of to the right. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, let's back up and not try to just do that in one turn. Okay. I would rather have gone to the right because it's very hard to get in to make the left over here if there's a line of traffic. Whereas if you make the right and you come down, you're much more assured of being able to get in the line of cars waiting to get out of the parking lot. I need self-driving to take some of these things into consideration. See how many cars are ahead of me over here? It's really not the number of cars, the weight, this entrance exit here, the one I'm fixing to go through with the stop sign, is too narrow. And also it's too close to the intersection. So see, the red car came up from down where I would have preferred to have come from. I didn't say it wasn't unsafe, and I didn't say FSD can't wait its turn and handle it. I believe it would have been faster. See how the car in front of me had to turn to the right to get left? There's no room for me right now, so I'm just waiting. Was it that big of a deal? No, it's just my experience tells me not to do that, that I get out safer and with less weight and hassle than if I had gone around the other way. If you move up, car, you can't see. It's clear after the white truck. Okay. There really wasn't anything else I wanted to do in town, but if there was, like go into Walmart, I wouldn't be doing it now. Just get home with my groceries and get out of the rain. So I said, Tempest said we had 500 at the house. Not much. Very frustrating. It looked like Benson had a red cell go over top of it, so they got a little bit of rain. We all need the rain, so and this is not our last chance for the weekend, so that's also good. I was just reading a post from WRAL, Chris Michaels. I mostly follow him and Ethan over at the North Carolina Weather Authority, the NC State grad that my friend Patricia is fond of. It tries to not be clickbaity. I don't read clickbaity if I can avoid it. And anyway, Chris Michaels was saying we got two things to watch for: hot and humid with hopeful showers over the weekend, and then several days of potential 100-degree heat next week following it up. So we better darn well get some rain if we're going to have to deal with heat. And the heat of that intensity. He says we actually had, and he put the quote, I'll try to put it up on the screen. We actually had I took a screenshot. We actually have had since 1987 over 500 days where it snowed, believe it or not. So a little longer than my life. Since I graduated from college, we've had high school, we've had over 500 days of snow. And we've only had 162 days of 100-degree temperatures. So we don't get much snow here, is his point. It sure seems like we don't get much snow here, and we get more snow than we get 100-degree days. So, yeah. I'm tired of this summer. I'm not enjoying this. I was ready for warmer temperatures and for winter to be over. And I promised you guys that I would start complaining about warmer as soon as it was hot and sticky. Well, it's officially hot and sticky now, so I'm complaining about it, and I'm ready for winter. I'm ready for whichever season we're not currently enduring, because that's mostly what it's. I never complain about fall or spring going away, but I don't like summer and winter. I like my flowers, and the Christmas holidays great, but everything is kind of drab in the winter, so I probably, yeah, don't go, car. Sorry, but you're not out too far and the light's turning red. You thought about it. You did the little go stop twice there, but yeah. It says approaching destination, will park at charger. I was going to stop and get the mail, but maybe not now. I'll open up the garage door from the bottom of the hill and let's see how far in robot will go today. I have. Oh, is it going to back into the driveway? No, 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 no. That's not right. Really? Oh, I'm going to get out and get the mail now so Dawn doesn't have to come down. Parking problems. I'm going to finish this guy. You might remember last night I finished with bag 4 and there are 8 bags, so I've got 4 more to do tonight. The 2 arms, the yellow part of the head probably, and the blue part of the head. We had 2/10 of an inch of rain, so it wasn't shabby. And I have just finished rearranging this. So Project Hail Mary, my 3D printed robot that matches, well, not this robot, but one of the Lego robots, minifigure robots. The spinny solar system thing I just did, the telescope, and the little planets thing I did on the road about a month ago. The gift with purchase little baby astronaut, the blue astronaut's going to go here. And this set that I had done before, I was able to move all of the Star Wars things that I cared about so that they fit on these 2 shelves, which are a bit busy, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. They're still on display and they're protected from the dust a little bit in here. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in this little spot right here. It's too small for me to bring the International Space Station out of storage, which is kind of a bummer. I used to bring that out every summer and put it on top of the curio cabinet that I had over there, which was this one. That hasn't happened for a few summers now, though. I don't know. I have Chopper, another Star Wars droid to build. Maybe him. And Grievous is still here in the corner. I don't love Grievous. If he ends up having to go into storage, that's probably okay. Nothing like a little late night Pokemon drive.
That's right.
I gotta get 150 Pokemon in like 2.5 days or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see how many do we have now? We're up to 65 out of 150, and Going strong, baby, going strong. I'm over here on Don's phone and my phone to just spinning and spinning and spinning.
It's almost as good as date night.
It would be if the Christmas lights were out.
That's right.
I mean, where's the lights? Where's the lights?
4th of July lights.
That's just true.